Good evening, everybody. Once again, it is me, Lewis Davis, and I am back to give you another installment of my new series on paradigms. I wanted to give you this one, and it's actually because I have not done one in a while that I'm actually doing this particular one. This one is called frustration. And the reason why I picked this one, it is actually because of something I am currently experiencing. And I want you to know when this comes about, when this emotion comes your way, when this feeling or when this thing comes your way that we call frustration hits at you, I want you to know not only that you can identify it, but how to deal with it. Right now I am in the midst of getting my book put on Amazon. I have been trying and trying and trying now for weeks to get my book published on Amazon. Ladies and gentlemen, when you know what you feel and you feel what you know, you stick with it. You go after it and you don't let nothing stop you. But sometimes it can get very frustrating when things don't seem to go your way. That's when you have to reach deep within yourself to sometimes pull out something you don't know you possess. But I'm here to tell you that you do possess it. Ladies and gentlemen, there is something inside of us called patience. There is something inside of us called hope. There is something inside of you called faith. And most importantly, there is something inside of you called love. And the greatest of all of these is love. And the reason why I mention that is because frustration makes you believe that something that you love, something that you have faith, something that you believe in is not going to happen. And we as a people, most of us, we decide that when it does not happen, either in our time or when we think it's supposed to, we give in and give up because we feel like that's it. It's not going to happen. But that's what frustration does. Frustration tells you you can't accomplish this dream, this goal, this vision, this task, this assignment. Because it hasn't happened in the time that you think it has, or because it didn't go the way you planned, or because something didn't get finished at when you wanted it to, you become frustrated. You get tired. You wonder why. You begin to question not only yourself, you will even begin to question God. And I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I did not question him. I know there's a reason behind everything that happens. But remember, it is not in our time that God likes things to happen. It is in his time. And when you decide that your frustration is not bigger than your God, you will be able to see things move. God wants you to depend on him. And when something does not happen the way you want it to, or when you want it to, or why you want it to happen, you get frustrated. But we need to depend and lean on the one thing, the one entity, the one universe, the one infinite, the one and only God, the God of gods, who has the answer to every problem, situation, or condition that we are currently dealing with, including the frustrations that something you want done is not being done. So back to my story. A lady came to me and she said, "I love your book, but I really want you to do some different things with the book." I said, "Okay, we'll do that. No problem." She said, "Are you afraid of criticism?" I said, "No, ma'am, because criticism allows people to grow. Always remember that. Constructive criticism, when it is given to you in the right way, you take it and you run with it. Don't get mad at it. Don't just put it to the side. Listen to that person. That very information from that person could be the one thing that puts you over the top if you allow it to percolate inside and change your thinking by what that person has said to you." So she said, "Look, I need you to go in your book. I need you to straighten it up." She said, "It's a good book, but I want you to straighten up some of the errors that are in the book." I said, "Ma'am, you're right. This is not the first time I've been told this, and I knew it. But you know what? When she told it to me, and the reason why I accepted it, not because it was just constructive criticism, she also bought 5 books, wanted to buy 10. But the thing, ladies and gentlemen, that she did not do, and she told me, she said, I'm very mad at me. She made me really think about my book. She said, I'm very mad at you. I said, why? She said, I went to buy 10 books, and I went on Amazon, and I couldn't find you. Lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, that was what I needed to hear. So along with her criticism of my book, her constructive criticism, because remember, she is one of my followers. She is somebody that I want to tell me when they want something, how they want something, and if I'm doing something right or wrong. Because in order for me to get better, in order to make you better, I have to be better. So I get to listen to you and telling me what you like and don't like. So when she told me that, I said, okay. She said, take your book and redo it for me. Redo it for yourself. And I guarantee you're going to have a good book. It's a good book already. She said, I'm even going to send some to my son. He's in college over in North Carolina. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that really filled my soul. So I went on this journey. I said, okay, I'm going to do it. I come home. And over the next couple of weeks, I decided that I was going to stick with it, buckle down, stay up late if I had to, whatever was necessary to change what she said was wrong with my book. I revised it. But in the process, ladies and gentlemen, of all of the revisions that I went through and finally getting it right, I stayed up. I decided she's right. Let me put this book on Amazon. Because people are telling me they want the book on Amazon. It does not matter that I physically have the book in my possession. They want to know that it's on Amazon. So you got to give the people what they want, right? In order for you to get better, ladies and gentlemen, you need to listen to your followers, the people who know, like, and trust you. So that's what I did. I stayed up late at night. Couldn't fix it. I found somebody that I thought could fix it, but I didn't have all of the information. And as I'm doing these different things, ladies and gentlemen, trying and attempting and forcing and thinking and plotting and planning to get this book on Amazon, it wasn't happening. And I became more and more frustrated by my actions. But remember what I said about 5 minutes ago? Sometimes you have to lean and depend on God and ask Him to bring the right resources, the right person, the right areas, the right whatever it was. I've even tried my daughter, my wife, myself, another friend. I even went on Fiverr. And still to this minute, my book has not been accepted by Amazon. But look at my smile. Look at my face. I had to realize and understand that my frustrations, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this as I get ready to close. My frustrations are coming because I want something. I love my book because I know that if you read my book, you will get something out of this book. You will turn your life around based on the 7 obstacles that I read. So yes, I want this book on Amazon. I don't just want it to be local. I want it to be international. And I want you to know that the person that you listen to is listening to you. Is trying to do for you what I need to do. So I want to make this book as perfect as I can because I need you to read it. I need you to buy it. I need you to get into it. I need you to understand it. I need you to take what I've written in this book and apply it to your life. One of my next chapters is going to be about frustration. And this, ladies and gentlemen, I figured out why God is doing this or allowing this to happen is because He wants me to go through these things. Because think about this. They say success is on the other side of, and you can put whatever you want to. Success is on the other side of fear. Success is on the other side of doubt. Success is on the other side of envy or mistrust. Ladies and gentlemen, success is on the other side of my frustrations. I know when I'm done and Amazon says, yes, we're going to take your book, you will benefit from what I have gotten inside of me. This labor of love I call defying the truth and overcoming anyway. You will benefit from me staying up late at night because I'm preparing myself for you, for a better you. You will get what I want you to get from this book, which is an education and a motivation, and knowing that you can overcome any obstacle that you are faced with. The power within you is stronger than any challenge, any situation, any condition that you will come up against. And you, ladies and gentlemen, can overcome these things, especially when you know what they are. So to my book of 7 different obstacles, let's start the next chapter, and frustration will be one of the next 7. Because I'm learning that you must have patience. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the answer to how do you overcome frustration. You must have patience. You must have hope. You must believe in what you are doing is worth what you are doing. You must have faith that with God, all things are possible, and He will make whatever it is that you finally love come to reality. Don't let anything stop you. This is a delay tactic of you know who. Something great will happen as a result of what I'm doing for you, getting this book prepared for you. You will get a greater understanding of this book because it's been revised. But more importantly, it has helped me start the next chapters in my book. Volume 2, Define the Truth and Overcome It Anyway. Volume 2, 7 more obstacles to overcome on the road to success. It's coming. Thanks to you. Thanks to you telling me what you want. Thanks to you letting me know that I love what you're doing. Keep on going. Thanks to you, Volume 2 is on the way. Take your frustrations and don't take them out on people. Understand, anything that doesn't kill you will make you stronger. But with regard to frustration, ladies and gentlemen, understand that it also is a teaching lesson to, number 1, lean and depend on God. Number 2, have the patience and the wherewithal to believe and know that something that you love will come to fruition. And number 3, that you are not just doing it for yourself. You are doing this for the people who love you and want to grow with you. I'm not frustrated. It's going to happen. It's in God's time. I will keep trying to do it, but I'm doing it now knowing that I must pray and say, Father, I've done all that I know how to do. It's your turn. Turn it over to God. Whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish in life, stop trying to do it on your own. Get involved with somebody else who may know a little bit more than you do. Don't you dare keep holding things. Let it go and let God. Take your frustrations out on whatever it is you're trying to do, but understand it is a teaching point, and it'll teach you how to grow.